Hello, welcome to reading. Thank you for joining me today. All right, we are still doing kindergarten kids, and let's go over our objective for today. Let me share my screen. Here we go. Our essential question for this module is, what will I discover in kindergarten? So in week one, we learn that kindergarten is fun and that we can work together, we can play together, and do lots of things, and also learning what's in our school. In week number 2, we'll learn how to use certain clues to learn how to read and how to write, and we will continue that for the rest of kindergarten. We will learn how to read and write. And this week, we're learning about solving problems and learning from our mistakes, and it's okay to make a mistake, and also to ask questions and be curious. So anytime that you don't understand anything, it's okay to ask questions. So for today, we are doing lesson number 12. And for this lesson, our objective is I can monitor comprehension and reread text when understanding breaks down. This whole thing means that we can always go back when we don't understand something in the story, okay? All right, and for that, before that, I'm going to go over our power words, because those words kind of go along with our objectives for this week. So one of them is clue. Can you say clue? Good. En español se dice pista. Mirar, buscar pistas. And in this case, you can see the girl using a magnifying glass to find clues. So a clue is information that helps you find something or solve a problem. Because remember, this week we're learning how to solve problems. So like, for example, in reading, we can look for clues like picture clues. We can go back and look at the picture in the story. What's another clue that we can use if we don't know how to read a word or understand? We can look at the first letter of the word and make the sound and listen for the letter sounds. Those are clues when we're reading with Ms. Cervantes. Mistakes. Mistakes are okay. Can you say mistake? Good. Mistake en español significa cometer errores o un error. It's okay to make mistakes because we learn from our mistakes. If you see in the picture, this boy made a mistake. He erased it. He's fine. He's gonna try it again. All right. Number 3, puzzle. So puzzle in here means if you are puzzled, you are not sure what to do. It means kind of like you're stuck, but you keep going and going and going. Like this girl in this picture, the girl is puzzle the game she's playing. Puzzle means that you put all the pieces together. Even if you get stuck, you keep going and putting those pieces together. Alrighty, so I have this beautiful anchor chart that will help us understand our objective. So checking for understanding, that means that you go back, you stop and think and say to yourself, do I understand what is happening in the story? And if you're like, I don't understand what's happening in the story, if you don't understand, then go back and reread. So this is our objective. When we don't understand, then we go back and what? Read it again. Alrighty. So I'm going to use 3 poems for this objective. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my camera so we can practice what the objective is telling us to do. And let me stop the sharing right here, or switch cameras first. All right, so here it is. All right, we're doing poems from kindergarten kids. And the first one that I want to read is We already read this one. Oh, let's do the second one that comes in there. All righty. Perfect. A little bit. There we go. The name of the poem is Puzzle. Do you just want to quit sometimes? Too hard. These pieces don't fit. I'm puzzled by this puzzle. I really want to quit and fit. So don't give up. I'll tell myself, keep trying. You will do fine. Look for all the clues you can. Color, story, shape, size, and line. I take a break. I look again. Color match. I see a square. The pieces fit together. They go there and there and there. So easy. I did it. Puzzle's done. I'm ready for another one. I want a harder one. Oh, look, I like this story. This shows us up to not give up. I feel like my camera is kind of blurry. There we go. I hope that fix it. All right. So who is the girl? Who's the girl telling not to give up? She's telling herself, don't give up. That's what she's telling to. She's telling herself. So I hope that when you guys get stuck, you guys keep telling yourself, don't give up, keep going. Alrighty. I think that was the meaning behind the poem. Let's keep going. I want to read about this one because sometimes we make mistakes, and I think it was one of our power words too. Oops, don't worry. Everyone makes mistakes. Anna dropped some crayons. She broke her favorite blue. Jamal was counting cups for juice. Oops, he left two in blue. Michael overwatered our avocado tree. Now it's brown and droppy, where green leaves used to be. B and tree. There we go. It was a short one right here, and it kind of describes or gives us clues to describe our power word, mistakes. Oops. Who makes mistakes in the poem? Who was the one that made a mistake? Was it Michael or Jamal? Michael was the one that overwatered the avocado tree. And also, who else made a mistake in there? Jamal was counting the cups for juice, and he left out two. He made a mistake, but we learn from our mistakes, remember. Why is it okay to make mistakes? Why is it okay to make mistakes? Because Miss Cervantes keeps saying, it's okay if you make mistakes, but why? Well, because everybody makes mistakes sometimes, including mommies and daddies and uncles and aunts. Everybody makes mistakes. No one is perfect, boys and girls. No one is perfect. So it's okay to make mistakes. All right, I'm gonna read one more and then we'll be finished. All righty. Quiet, please. Being quiet isn't easy, isn't it? Gab, gab, wiggle, wiggle, psst, psst, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, sorry. Gab, gab, giggle, giggle, psst, psst. See, I made a mistake. Wiggle, wiggle, cough, sigh, hiccup, sneeze. Teacher ask, quiet, please. One more giggle, one more sneeze. Eyes on your teacher. Quiet, please. All right. What did the words gab, psst, giggle, and wiggle mean in this poem? Okay, I'm going to read it again. Ready? Gab, gab, giggle, giggle, psst, psst, wiggle, wiggle, cough, sigh, hiccup, sneeze. Teacher asks, quiet, please. One more giggle, One more sneeze. Eyes on your teacher. Quiet, please. What do they mean? I'll give you a clue. Oh, I'm using one of my power words. Quiet, please. There are words. The words are the sounds and the movement the children are making instead of being quiet. All righty, so I give you clues in there to figure it out. All right, before I leave, I want to make a connection with some of my power words and poems with this paper in your packet. And I won't hold you that long. So find this paper. I think it's the very last paper of your packet, and it says page number 9. And I'm going to read this to you because sometimes pictures will give us clues about the meaning of unknown words. Sometimes we don't know those words, but if we look at the picture, then we kind of figure it out, okay? So I want you to listen. I want you to get your crayons. All right, and you can pause the video if you have to go get this, the packet and the crayons, okay? So here it goes. Number 1, my teacher shakes a tambourine when we sing during music. So I want you to color just the tambourine, okay? Number 2, I used a quilt on my bed to stay warm when it's cold out. And I only color the quilt. All right, I'm gonna finish coloring so we can color together. Before I continue to the next one, that will give you enough time for you guys to color only the quilt, okay? All right, let me pick one more color. Yellow right here, because it's only the quilt, solamente la cobija, okay? Quilt. All right. Number 3, are you ready to listen for number 3? All right. Raul uses the rake to make a pile of leaves. So you only gonna color the pile because this picture describes our word, pile. Good, color it. I use brown for the leaves. All right, number 4, our last one. Ella grabbed her umbrella to stay dry from the precipitation. Precipitation is used for weather, in this case, when it's raining. And I only color the raindrops and the water. Did I color the girl? No. Did I color the umbrella? No. Only color in the picture what describes the word that is underlined. So I only colored the water. All right, and this should be the last page of your packet. Don't forget to come on Monday from 7:15 to 4 o'clock to pick up your packet. All right, see you guys. I'm gonna use some of my rhyming words to say goodbye. I just need to switch my camera really quick, really quick. Don't go, don't go. All right, let's see. Bye-bye, butterfly. See you soon, raccoon. And what was the other one? Oh, see you later, alligator.